Hello there. This video is about my 3-step process for finding a good dog for your homestead. And so step 1 is assess your situation and have your wish list ready. You know, if it's hot where you are, you want a short coat. If you have a lot of land, wandering's not such a big deal. If you have close neighbors, you're not going to want barking. If you have poultry, you're going to want to know if they're good with poultry. So kind of assess your situation and have your wish list. Step 2, decide registered or unregistered. With a registered dog from a professional breeder, there's a lot of support, health testing. They know lineages. Not that there's any guarantee in life, but you are increasing your chances of getting a good dog. But it's not a guarantee. Quite possibly, yes. But, it's just good to know that, depending on what you want and what you get, you might have to work with things, which is what I do. I work with my dogs. We're fine. They're not perfect. We work it all out. It's fine. But depending on your situation, if you have a heavy predator load, you're going to want a stronger dog. Our load, we get, we don't really want anything killed. We just want the dogs to chase everything off. Because really all we have is this bear, this one bear that keeps coming around every night. It's a black bear. It's not a grizzly. So basically our dogs, we don't need a super hot dog. Our soft dogs do fine, and it works out. For us, it's great. But see how much the situation matters. But a professional dog breeder, you can talk to them and they'll understand. You'll be able to, they'll help you assess your situation. So, that being the case, they are more expensive. You can also get good unregistered dogs, but there's a little bit more of a risk because they don't do the health testing. They haven't been doing it for, little doggy generations. But they can also have very good dogs. And sometimes your budget won't allow you to buy a registered dog. And so pretty much then you're going to have to find an unregistered dog. And then step 3, I suggest that you buy from someone who's actively using the dogs as livestock guardian dogs. You don't have to. You can find someone that does show dogs and that sort of thing, and you can find a good dog. But I do think if they're working the dogs, they will see more of the nuances of the behavior. Like, are they safe with poultry? A lot of dogs struggle with that. And I don't think you can really answer that question unless you work the dogs and see how they work, or do they wander? So, and, in a close homesteading situation, you don't want a lot of barking, which can still happen. When you get a dog, you have to work with your dog. But anyway, that's how I would find a good dog. And, if a dog's unregistered, some people are like, oh, backyard breeders, all negative. But I don't think that's the case. If you can find someone that has a situation similar to you, the chances are, people are not stupid, okay? Someone will have a dog and they'll be like, oh, this dog does everything I want. This dog does everything I want. I want another one of this dog. So they will go in and they might breed that dog because that dog has done such a good job for them. And if your situation is similar to that, little homestead situation or farm or whatever, the chances of that dog being a good fit for you are pretty good. So anyway, that's my down and dirty 3-step process for finding a good dog for your homestead. And I hope it helps. And it's funny, I think about, because I didn't have any of this when I was starting out. And so when I got Bonnie and Clyde, really, when I went to go get those dogs, I should have known that, like I said, the dogs, we've worked it out. They're fine. It's been 8 years of service. Thank you. And, the bear is vanquished. We are safe, but the wandering and the barking, really, when I look back, it should have been really apparent to me that our situations were dissimilar. Here we have kind of more of we have close neighbors. We have a city, Bonnie went to Eureka and met people, killed cats, caused all kinds of problems. But I should have known, when I came to his place, because he had like an open ranching situation, lots of land, it was more old school. The dogs were with the sheep and went with the sheeps out into the mountains and then came home at night. Very dissimilar to our situation, which is we let the animals out during the day to graze, we put them away at night, and then we're asking them to kind of stay home and protect our spot from the bear. So looking back, yes, I should have known better, but I didn't know anything. And so that's what these little videos are for, to help people who are new and to help increase your chances of not having to wake up every night and find your dog in Eureka. So, but yeah, she's better now. Now that she's older, she stays home more. So, but anyway, so good luck, and I hope this helps, and happy homesteading. Okay, bye.